Aloha e komo mai. Welcome or welcome back to Rainbow Budgets. I am so glad that you're here with me today as we save for an upcoming trip to Japan. I love saving for travel, but travel from Hawaii is very expensive. So today we are saving $400. Okay, that is our 400. And before we get started, let's jump into the back here where I know we have a lot of change and grab some ones. Maybe let's change out 10. Okay, that is 10 ones. That should be more than enough to get us started. Okay, and if it's not, I know where we have a lot more ones and fives. So we'll hop back over here if we need to. Let's flip now to the front of our binder. We are going to start today with our Sushi Shiba Wipeout from Bookish Mama Budgets. This has been very hot and cold for our savings. Twice now we've gotten a complete wipeout and only saved our wipeout number 4 and 2, but then this time in between we saved $30 because we only wiped out once. So let's see if we have any luck today. Okay, this is our last roll. And 4. Okay, so we are saving a good bit today, even though we did have a wipeout, so it could be worse. Let's see, this is 5, 10, 15, $19. 19 going in today. That is a strong start. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Let's see if we can consolidate any here. And looks like we probably can. 20, 30, 40, 5, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5. $55 saved in this one so far. Love that. Thanks for making such a fun game, Lindsay. Up next, we have this challenge from Liz and Les. This is her Japan spring challenge. Last time we went pretty easy on this one, so let's go for this big number here. I think this is our largest one that we have left. With Liz's challenges, there's a top number and a bottom number for each sticker. You can save only the top number for a total of 75, only the bottom number for a total of 125, or you can add them together for 200. I am multiplying them together, which is crazy, but it is saving us a lot of money. So 9 times 20 is 180. $180 for this little leaf right here. So pretty though. So 150, 70, 80, 180. And let's see, so far we have $300 already in our high yield savings account. And now we have 50, 70, 85, 285 in cash. That's awesome. When we are done with all of our savings challenges today in this binder, we'll come back through and take every multiple of 100 back to the bank so that we can be earning just a little bit more interest until we spend this money. Our next challenge is from A Boy Mom Loves to Save. Shenanigans, because life is more fun when you're up to something, and we are multiplying this one by a D4. That is a 3. This challenge is so fun. 3 times 3 is 9. I see that we have a 10 and a 1 here that we can put back and take our last 20. Let's scoot these back. There we go. So 22 in cash here, and we already have $100 in our high yield savings account. And this is all thanks to our D4 multiplier on this one. Our next challenge is from Jen over at Teach Safe Travel. We already completed her Tokyo Nights, which is a very similar setup, and this is her Tokyo in pink. What I'm going to do today, and what we've been doing every week, is coloring in a whole column of 5s. Okay, and then multiplying by the D4 for each of them. So our first one is just a 1, so that is 5. Our second one is going to save us $20. Our third one is also going to save 20. Okay. Number 4 is going to save 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 55 going in today. And let's see, we already have $100 in our high yield savings account and 55 in here already. So let's see if we can take this last 100, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Put these 2 5s back for a 10. So we have $110 in cash and 100 already in the bank. And we will finish this up next week. Very exciting. That was originally a full-size page. I just shrunk it down when I printed it and then cut it to fit in this binder better. All right, we finished this crazy spicy challenge, mystery scratcher. Under 250 is what the listing said. I was so crazy to do this one. These are both from Row Plans. Now we are working on her ramen. Let's roll a few times, and I think no multiplier with this one. Was just $2 more. I changed how I wanted to count there at the end. All right, so far we've saved 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21 today in this challenge. 21. And let's see, I cannot remember the value. This one is also a mystery scratcher, but if you are considering getting one or the other, this one is very spicy. This one is just kind of moderately spicy. There's a 12, 11, and 9, but you know, not too bad. It's mixed in with the 3s and the 2s. I can take that. That's pretty friendly for most budgets. All right, so far we've already saved $200 in our high yield savings account, 50, 60, 70, 82 in cash here. And that is between these 2 challenges, no multiplier. All right. Up next, we have this challenge from Bookish Mama Budgets. Super cute. We are using a D10 multiplier on this one. Yes, this is the D10. And that is a 10. Okay. Right, 10 times 3 is 30. I think we will leave it at that. Let's put back a 20 and grab our last 50 here. So 50, 60, 70, 8. Oh, I wish. 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh man, so silly. Okay, 55 in this one. This saves 20 without the multiplier. Super cute little axolotl slurping his ramen. Love that. Our next challenge is from Danny over at Craft Co. Budgets. We are using a D6 multiplier for this one. And that was our last Tokyo scratcher for $5. 5 times 5 is 25 going in today. Let's see what we've saved in here all together so far. This originally saves 50, but with using our D6 multiplier, we've saved 100, 20, 40, 65, 67. Wow, 167. Our next challenge is from Budget with Carly. We are using a D4 multiplier on this one. I believe that is a 2. Okay, we got off easy there with a couple of 1s at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see what we can consolidate here. 5, and I know I have at least one more, 10. Okay. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 28 going in today, and all together we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 5, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, $64 saved in this one. 20. Yep, 64 saved in this one thanks to our D4 multiplier. Super cute. Our next challenge is by Mel at Mystic Budgets. This saves a total of 200, so we are not using a multiplier. I'm trying to think, should we leave it at that or keep going? Let's leave it there. We've already spent a lot of money this time. So today we have 10, 15, and 16 going in this challenge. And all together we've saved 100 already in our high yield savings account, 50, 60, 75, 76, 7, 8, 9, 80. Wow. $80 here in cash. Nice. Okay, our next challenge is from Mischief Managed Budgets. Let's see, how much do we have saved in this one? Oh, we have lots of ones. No more fives to consolidate though. Let's see, I might save this one for next time because we do still have a couple more weeks and only 2 scratchers left here. Yep, let's do that. But let's go ahead and finish this one from Lemon Ivy. Hopefully we don't get an IOU here. Let's see, we're using a D4 multiplier on this one. And that is a 4. Okay, that is a 6 times 4 is 24. Let's see what we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we are $8 short. I am going to pull in $8 from what I have set aside for next week's stuffing, and we'll just be $8 short next week. But I do really want to go ahead and finish this one up and not end it with an IOU. So I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. $5, $6, $7, $8. Yay. Let's see what we've saved in here all together. We've got 100 in our high yield savings account, 50, 70, 85, 90, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, 109 here as we're finishing this one up. So even though it saves 70 originally by using our D4 multiplier, we saved 209. That is crazy. I love that. Okay, our last challenge is here that we didn't get to, one from my Etsy store, but that's okay. We still have 2 more weeks to go and 2 scratchers, so that's kind of perfect. And then if you remember last week, we put an insane amount into our coloring challenge, so I'm okay with leaving off there. All right, let's go through and see what we can't consolidate. Let me pull in my prop bills. Okay, so we've already accounted here for this 100 that is in the bank, so I'm going to add it in with our prop money. But we do need to count this cash. And first though, let's go ahead and consolidate everything. So hopefully $5, $6, $7, $800 will get us some progress with our consolidating as we go through the binder here. Let's see, do we have any in Sushi Shiba? Nope, that's at 55. I know for sure we have some in Liz and Les. We actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's go ahead and put in our 500 and then 50, 70, 85. Awesome. Love that. Let's see, in our shenanigans, I don't think nope, nothing in shenanigans. Tokyo, yes, Tokyo in pink, we have our $100 bill here. So now we have still 205, but 200 of it will be in our high yield savings. Love that. Let's see here. Let's see if we can consolidate. 10, 20, 30. Maybe let's grab a 20. There we go. 50, 70, 80, $2. Still in here, and our 200 in placeholders. Okay, in this one from Danny at Craftco Budgets, we have a 100, 20, 40, 60. Okay, we can get a 50 and a 10 maybe. Let's see. Wait, can we? Let me hold this first. See if I have a 50 over here. Maybe not. Oh, yes, I do. Okay, 50, and a 10, 20, 40, 60 going back to the bank. Sorry if this is stressing you out. It is actually starting to stress me a little bit. That is a huge mess, but that's okay. We'll sort it in just a minute. So 1, 50, 65, 67 still in here. Okay, sushi cuties. Let's see, maybe we can consolidate this one. 20, 30, 40, 50. And I think I saw another 50 over here. Oh, maybe not. All right, let's go ahead and sort this. It is really stressing me out. Let's put these here. Okay, 110, 110, fives, a ton of ones. Okay, no more 50s, but let's do consolidate for some more 20s then. 10, 20, 30, 40, 20, 40. So 20, 40, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4. 64 still in here. Okay, let's see. Take the trip and live a little. 50, 60, 70, 80. So let's do this for our last 20 here. 50, 60, 70, 80. Awesome. Making great progress there. Let's see what we've got here. 20, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 20, 30, 4 in cash here, and 100 already in our high yield savings account. Okay, this is the one we just finished from Lemon Ivy. Yay! Let's go ahead and pull this whole envelope out. Yay! Oh my goodness, that means we're getting close to saving what we need for our trip, which is so exciting. 20, 40, 60, 80. We will leave that as is. And let's see, 50, 70, 90, 100. Okay, 100, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Nice. And then 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3. 123 in our airplane coloring challenge. Wonderful. We didn't even need all of our placeholders. I'll set these to the side. Okay, and let's flip back here to our tracker. So I don't know if y'all remember or if you saw a few weeks ago, I got really confused because I had written 600 here and 6,000. I calculated out for 6,000 and I was like, oh, I really thought it was only 4,000. Well, I went back and looked at how I'd budgeted $400 over 10 weeks. Yes, it is only 4,000. This is obviously a dream goal. That would be amazing, but that is not where we are. So 4,000 actually is the correct amount. Each box here is 25 and we'll actually only be going to right here. So this is what we have colored in so far. So we are like halfway, maybe a little over halfway there, which is really cool. Let's see what we're going to be coloring in today. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 50. For 70, 80, 90, 500, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40. So we're at 540, 545, 55, 65, 75, 80, 580, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. So that's 590, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 600. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 609. Okay, so we are definitely going to have some to roll over. 609. Oh, and we have this, which we had already rolled over previously. So 610. 610 plus 20 is 630. Let me grab the calculator. Okay, 630 divided by 25 is a little over 25. So 25 times 25 is 625. Wow, so we're going to have $5 to roll over, and let me go ahead and color in 25 more boxes. Oh my goodness. is 25 boxes colored in. And let me just triple check one last time. I don't want to make any mistakes here, that I actually have $625 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 70, 90, 500. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 5, 75, 85, 95. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Plus 30, yep, 625 exactly. Awesome, I love it when that works out. So excited to get this into our high yield savings account. We'll earn a teeny tiny bit of interest but before we have to pay back our credit card bill for all of our expenses for our trip. Mahalo nui for sticking with me today. I know it's been a long video. I appreciate you being here. I hope your week is off to a wonderful start, and I will see you on Friday for our Pauhana holiday savings. Aloha.